Convicted sex offender said he had found God and wanted to confess his sins. Robert Morgan's sins include apparently murder, more than one in fact. Last year, a grand jury indicted him in the death of Jacki Bonner. She was drowned in a cistern in Melbourne, Kentucky in 1996. Now Morgan is being named as the killer of a grandmother the very same year. In a story you'll see only here on Local 12, Deborah Dixon shows us Morgan gave details only the killer could know.
Vera Harrison was the neighborhood grandma back in 1996, living in her home on 7th Avenue in Dayton, Kentucky, where she was murdered. This is the man who says he did it. Robert Morgan has now pleaded guilty to Vera's murder, giving police details that match the crime scene from that February day 19 years ago. Her son Clinton still lives here.
It made me feel a lot more at ease, a lot better than wondering, constantly worrying, constantly thinking, constantly wanting to know.
Even with the plea, there are questions. Why the rage? Vera didn't know Morgan. Why was she stabbed, strangled, beaten here in the entranceway of her own home, then dragged across the dining room floor? Her purse, money, rings, watch were all still there when Vera's body was found.
There was nothing taken from the house. All it was a cold-blooded murder. What did she do to deserve it?
Clinton Harrison may get some answers at Robert Morgan's sentencing, but he's conflicted. Knowing who killed his mother gives him some peace, but he's not at peace. Not by a long shot.
Because he took something precious away from me. And there ain't nothing going to change that or make it any better.
Clinton Harrison and Jacki Bonner's family will have the last say. They will give victim impact statements before Morgan is sentenced. They will try to put into words what murder does to a family. They will look into the face of the last person Jacki and Vera saw before they died. Deborah Dixon, Local 12 News.
This plea deal has Morgan going to prison for 30 years. He's 50 years old.